Hi, this is for Aries for the next 7 days. You really don't want to hear something this week. Huh. So, it'll be the Retriever and the Laguna. This is about communication, and without going into every definition of every card for you, so I can make these readings quicker, there's a communication that is coming towards you that you're really avoiding. Truly, you've been avoiding this. Every time this communication has even been brought up in your mind, you just kind of hide and go the other way. I think it's time you have that conversation, or you allow yourself to hear what it is you need to hear. Because you need to move forward, not backwards, back the other way. So I'm just checking the deck to make sure it's not upside down. You seem to have yourself stuck. And it's almost like people have been trying to tell you this until they're blue in the face. This little pearl of wisdom that would get you to see things the right side up, the right way, or to change your perception. Because whatever you've been going through has been keeping you in an upside down kind of way. You know, that's what this reminds me of actually. There's a parasite called Toxoplasma gondii. Gondii. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, that parasite, once it gets into the brain, and the majority of humans have it, it's just the thing, and you should really research this. That parasite makes you go towards that which would harm you, which isn't good for you. Like, it makes the mouse go to the cat. It makes, it does that strange thing. So that the body can, the consciousness controlling the body can cease, and it can control it like a zombie body. It's the weirdest parasite. And it's been around for a while. And this is what this looks like. Someone's telling you something about yourself, or bringing a message to you, the universe, because 4 + 1, 5, complete shakeup. Things coming into your life that really need to happen or need to be said to you to move things properly. Now, they're not bad things. It's not a fight or anything like that. It's more like you just woke up and someone's rubbing the sleep out of your eye. Okay, you were about to walk into that wall. Turn around. Because whatever happened with somebody that you really cared about a long time ago, 3 + 7, 10, another cycle, another, a chapter you already lived, closed, and moved on from and started over from. But you're still carrying pain from it because you're not allowing yourself to receive that pearl. You're keeping it away. You're like, when you have an addiction and you don't want to stop it, but you know it's bad for you. Kind of like that. And you're being made aware this week in a very gentle way that you gotta take care of your health. And I'm not saying that there's something, and none of those things in the scary aspect, okay? There's something going on with you that you are actively denying about yourself, which is preventing you from having a complete 180 turn in life and moving forward in a healed pattern, instead of a pattern that dodges. Whoa. half the footer is another card about grounding the earth and moving forward. Iris is about the worst being over, basically. And this is a collective of pixies, which is a bunch of people in your life. This isn't about, oh, this is kind of cute, it's like an intervention for you. Yeah, there's something that you're not allowing yourself to heal from. Los Luna moves forward, Los Luna back, upside down and backwards towards the pearl in here. Taylor himself goes in every other direction constantly, and now she's even turned upside down. To Buyer of the Waters is, needing to heal and detox and currency in the flow of life. That you're not grounding into your present day. You're just kind of keeping yourself aloof. But there's a group of people in your life who really care about you. And they're going to help you move forward. Now, if this is just about you and yourself, you're finally admitting to yourself that you need to do something different in your life to change the physical patterns of your thinking and your way of feeling so that your physical world changes with it. And if it means being ungrounded just long enough for the number 13 to be kind of the Uranus in your life, you can shake things up. And what was that guy's name with the motorcycle? James Dean? Yeah, James Dean. If you would let this healing energy be the James Dean rebel in your life that moves you forward past where it's, the storm, and you get to see the rainbow and follow that. There's a bunch of people there, at least 4 of them, that really care about you. And you're just seeing things in a completely upside down way about them. So they're really good people, but because you've been holding on to pain so long, you think that you've attracted more pain. So you're keeping yourself back from being social with people by constantly needing something to fix, to heal, to go back to constantly return and recycle that same water in you. And there's so many other colors coming around that get you out of this dark blue and into the rainbow. You just have to admit you're the one keeping yourself stuck. An Aries that's stuck is absurd. Just FYI. It's like telling a toddler to not call for its mom and run after her every 5 seconds. You guys under this reading, that are resonating with this, I can't help but feel for you. It's so strangely beautiful, actually. Like, you know how when a butterfly, it's a caterpillar first, and then and it goes into its chrysalis, and then it's about, when it's ready, it breaks out of its chrysalis, and it has to break its wings, kind of, and crack itself, and push all the muscles, and strengthen everything to get out of that chrysalis. Well, here it seems like you've been a butterfly in this chrysalis for a while already. And these people in your life have been waiting like a surprise party for you outside the chrysalis. So that when you turn yourself around and move forward, they're like, hey, happy butterfly birthday. Be brave, Aries. I know some gaps that you leap are too wide. But you can usually make the jump, and if you don't, there's something else to explore down there anyway. Now, the bodacious bodag is meddling, okay? But upside down, it's actually meddling that works. It's very weird, and I was just reading a while ago in the book, I was like going through each card thinking, okay, well, what's all the reverses? Now let me focus on, different aspects of all of this. Because these cards are really interesting. So, the bodacious bodag upright, complete sabotage. Like, it's not done maliciously, it's done like, oh, we're going to help you. Like, if we take your pen and hide your pen, then you're going to, go on a search and you're going to be focused and blah, blah, blah. But it's you doing it to yourself. But in this case, these people in your life have been meddling to help you heal. And it's working. How strange. You have good friends, Aries. So, if Aries goes along with this for the next 7 days, this energy of humbleness and receptivity, and just allowing all the energy in the body to move, from all the joints and all the muscles and nerves, just kind of release all of the energy. What's the most likely outcome? So I don't really want to read it upside down, but it does seem like it makes more sense upside down. The journeyman it's like moving forward in life and having your own apartment, and then you're going to, doing your own life, and just the normal adult life, going to work, going to hanging out with friends, going to a bar at night, or going to the library in the morning, just doing your normal life and learning how to be an adult and getting into every situation because you're just learning. This seems like you're going back to square one, because this person or these group of people have already taught, like they're showing you what's ahead if you keep going in this certain way with their, beneficial meddling. And then they're giving you this little pearl of wisdom, which you're like, if I drop this, it's retrieved right over here. So this thing they're sharing with you, you already know, and you're finally allowing yourself to go back to what you know, the basics of you, so that you can move forward, and be free of all your self-imposed 8 of Swords type of energy. It's exhausting to even explain that energy, which is why I'm just focusing on the beneficial aspect of this. Because you have 1,001 reasons why you can't move forward. And it's all about the physical and things in life and how you are about them mentally. Your emotions are flowing constantly, but you're not doing anything with them. So you're like, oh, I'm in pain. I'm just going to sit here and be in pain. Okay, it's over. Let's go do something. It's such a self-sabotaging way to be. And with the meddling of these people and showing you how life could be, whether beneficial or negative, and giving you their life lessons that they learned in life, you're gaining all that wisdom, and it's being brought back to a simpler part of you. Because all of this other stuff that's going on, you already know. You already know how much you need to heal and how much you need to, clean out your system and take care of yourself and all of that stuff. I mean, just look at this guy. Sorry about the light, and sorry about my fingernails. I have been digging in the dirt trying to plant a bunch of different things. My nails were so nice a few hours ago. Anyway, yeah. Please allow the energies in you to flow. Ground this new sense of knowing in yourself. Go buy something. Go buy something that will always remind you that you finally let yourself heal. So that every time you see this thing, you remember that moment in time where you grounded a new energy into your life as a basic thing. So that you don't keep repeating the same storm over and over, and then having Iris show up and be like, here's another rainbow. You know, and then you're all like, yay, more rainbows. And then you sabotage yourself again just to go learn the same lesson again. It's so strange. It's like a fear of success. And the funny thing is, you're already okay. The fire of the waters wouldn't have shown up upright if you weren't already okay. She basically is telling you, like, if you would just let the pain of the memories or whatever happened go, what would be there, you know, underneath the pain is a bunch of really happy memories and life experiences and moments in life where you can go and do things that are fun and youthful and childish in a good way. Let yourself heal, Aries. In whatever storm you've been experiencing, the worst is over. The worst is really over. So please go have fun. And before you do, take an Epsom salt bath. Put some lavender oil in there. There's a lot of purple flowers in this card. Purple flowers and water. In a lot of these cards, actually. So maybe do a violet light meditation. Epsom salt. Lavender oil. Light some purple candles. I don't know, just wrap yourself in a lot of purple and violet and soothing pinks. And if you can, which you obviously can, go to the store at some point and buy yourself a houseplant. And every day rub the leaf of that plant. I know it sounds strange, but do it. Like get an ivy plant or something, or one of those tall palm plants that clean the air in your house. The things that get rid of the mold or the formaldehyde that's lingering in the air. Research it on Google for plant like best home air purifying plants. Because this is a lot of really dingy air. There's no sky blue card here at all. It's all thick night air, thick emotions, darkness, mystery, mud, dirt, leaves, you know, streams and water, and then just one little streak of rainbow. You've been, like, you were in the eye of the storm, then you were in the biggest part of the storm, and now the storm's over and you're just kind of like, oh, which way's up? Follow the thing that you think is annoying you. If it's irritating you, go with it. Expand your boundaries. People build tolerances and resistances to stuff. You've built a resistance to being happy. So you just get annoyed instead of getting happy. What's like a, you know, a family to most people to use like people, you know, trespassing on your boundaries. When you're just looking at it wrong because you're upside down because something in your mind isn't seeing things clearly because you're coming from a place of pain. pain that needs to be let go. Okay, you can do this. Just take a bath, go buy a plant, have a nice cup of coffee or tea, and just start telling yourself that the worst is over. And anytime you get your like negative thoughts or things that keep you in a loop in any way, just start asking yourself, what's the best possible outcome? What's the best thing that could happen, and the most benevolent outcome for everybody? If you keep doing this, you're going to keep becoming a better and better person, because you're going to see how far you've been from those kind of outcomes, because you've been avoiding something that's coming for you in a good way. It's like a lump in your throat that finally moves out of your throat. Allow yourself to be vulnerable too. Barely any of these are wearing any clothes. Be nice also. When people are hurt, they hurt people. You're gonna be fine. Really, I think you're gonna be better than fine. Just remember, if it was comfortable, it's not helping you grow. I love you. Bye.